Hello, everyone. Kim from K&RP here in southeastern Manitoba. It's a cloudy, sunny, thunderstormy, humid day here. It is currently 33 with the humidex, which means it's 91 Fahrenheit. Um, woke up to the skies being really black, major thunderstorm. It was crazy dark. Had to have lights on. Was felt kind of like it was winter because it was so dark, but that's just the way it is. So, some good news and some happy news and stuff like that. I have reached my goal of 200. 250 is my goal, but 200 is a wonderful landmark. So, on Friday, no, I lied. Hey, Pam, welcome. On Sunday, I'm going to be doing some giveaways of some original Kimbits and some other stuff, just little envelopes as thank yous to people who are here. Thanks, Belinda. Welcome. Um, on Sunday. So I'm going to do that because I've reached the 200 mark. I was cleaning today and I came across these things that are going, you gotta do these things. So I'm going to do these into some bookmarks today. Not sure if these are going to be bookmarks or belly bands. Just using up stuff I found, and it didn't help that. Hi, Anne. Welcome. I had been watching Create with Becca yesterday, and she was making another chunky book. Now, she's the one that inspired me to do this book. And so I did the tag book. She did a tag book. But her books sound clicky like plastic. I don't know how she does it. So she was starting a new chunky book. So I was kind of watching what she was doing. And this one, she is doing, the bases are playing cards. But I don't know how she gets that. You know, when she flips pages and they go together, they clack like plastic. Mine do not. So I figured that I had an empty cereal box. I found one upstairs. Well, I emptied it. So I gessoed the printed side so that things will glue down and paint down nicely to it. And I'm going to kind of follow. Hey, Jan, welcome. I'm going to follow the way she does her chunky books. So she preps the stuff first, then she puts on paint, then she puts on bits of paper. Like she gave a list of how she does it. So may get to that today, depending on how much time. But I really would like to get these. Hey, Dawn, welcome. Really have to thank you for the shout out. You pushed me over my 200 people. So on Sunday, I'm going to do draws for little flat envelopes with Kimbits in them. So I figured that since these are those watercolor things I played with last week that didn't turn out the way I wanted them to, but they're still interesting. So I'm going to turn these into some bookmarks. So yeah, I'm excited. Very excited. It's thrilling. So as I say, these are from, those openings from Kleenex boxes. The backs, I will put some lined paper on, some of my hand-drawn line paper, but I'm not going to put those on the back until I'm finished with the fronts. Otherwise, they're just going to be really messy because we know the way I work. I also pulled all the little Kimbits off the papers that I photocopied, digitized them on so that you guys could have some Kimbit digital things to play with. So I'm going to do these as florals. These, like I say, may end up being belly bands. Those stamps got ruined on me. I had them, they stuck together and they're all flat and they don't have that lovely stamp on anymore. But those were my favorite leaf stamps. I might do something like put a 20 in the middle. Something, just to add to them. I don't know yet. Anyway, I'm thinking those are going to be belly bands. These are definitely going to be bookmarks, and I'm going to do them floral style. So thanks, Jan. Welcome. And yeah. And I'm going to use up some of this stuff because I've got to start using up some of this stuff I have. You know, I've got lots of stuff and it's crazy. So, to start these off, I'm not sure that I'm going to do a vase on them like I have in the past. Maybe, maybe not. Let's see what I've got on Painty papers beside me here. I've got some interesting Painty papers I should just use them up, right? And because these are, hi Melissa, welcome, welcome. And because they're going to be bookmarks, I want them reasonably flat. So I think I'll use this and put some vase, they have to be different. So I'm going to cut this, lop off a hunk, make a vase. There's one. I'm going to use some of the Kim bits for florals. There's purple. We used that for a monster. It's now going to be a vase. 2. I've got 5. And I might even use some actual fussy cuts on these. Wouldn't that make lovely flowers? I'm going to use it as a vase, though. I might use some as flowers later. 4. And I have so much. You guys have no idea. No idea. That's too close. That's too thick. If you have books that you're trying to get rid of, book pages, please go ahead and glue pages together. It gives you a nice solid background. This is 2 sheets. If you do 3 sheets, it's almost like a cardstock. They make great belly bands also, or bookmarks, or what have you. And I'll use this as the 5th vase. So just use what you have. I happen to have Painty papers and stuff, So I'm going to take this piece, fold it in half, and cut a vase. You know the way I work. Fold it and do a vase. So as I say, Sunday I will be doing draws, or maybe, depends. Oh, wait. Want to throw that in the garbage? And my garbage wasn't there. That's pretty big. I think I need it much smaller. Much smaller. So again, because I pulled it in half, it will be symmetrical. I just used my white glue. I use that glue for everything. Seriously, I will water it down a little bit so it's, probably 2 parts glue, 1 part water, or even half and half. And I will just layer pages. I spend a day doubling up pages or tripling them so that I've got them to use. They make great pockets, just doubled even. I don't know. Is that too big? Still too big. You're welcome. So I guess the vases are going to have to be pretty small today. There we go. And I'm going to put it so it kind of hangs over the bottom because the bottom is rounded. And I'll just trim it down after, just so that it flows. But I'm just going to glue them down when I've got them cut. And that's really small, so... Whoa! Cut really straight there. Doesn't matter. You're welcome, Anne. Again, fold it in half, cut a vase. Just has to be the hint of a vase because there's going to be so much flowers and stuff on top. Right? That's 2. This one's going to be tall and skinny. Maybe. Oh, you know what? I think you're going to have to go in there and you're going to go there because you need the contrast, right? They can't be too similar in color. I want contrast. I don't know about you, but I want contrast. Just trimming off the white. You know what? I'm going to cut that down even. Cut it down, cut it down. So, what have you guys been up to the last couple of days? I've been blanching beans. I did some actual cleaning of my house. This one's going to be short and fat. No, I want it tall and skinny. Let's do it this. I'm going to fold it this way this time, guys. It's going to be really tall and skinny. You cleaned this morning? Nice. I was cleaning until I got sidetracked because I was down here. If I'm upstairs, I don't have much in the way of craft supplies upstairs, and they're in a cupboard, so I don't see it, so I don't get sidetracked nearly as bad. This is going to be a very tall, skinny one. Ooh, I like that. It's almost like a milk can. Okay, so I'm going to glue these down to start. Oh, nice, Pam. I haven't done mending for a while, and that's because I still don't have my sewing machines fixed. I know, very bad, very bad. I should just do it. Just do it. Okay, there's one vase. Alterations. My girlfriend asked me to alter a dress for her, and I'm doing it at her place using her mom's sewing machine. And I cut it down to the way she wants it, but I haven't got the straps equal on each side, and she wants the armpits kind of brought up a little bit because they're too low. I have to get back over there and finish doing that for her. I've been procrastinating because it's kind of not my favorite thing to do. In fact, I detest doing it. Birthday cards, nice. Birthday cards are fun to do. I'm not a card maker, but I do like doing birthday cards. So I do have a variety of vase shapes here. Again, it's just the hint of a vase because you know how I drape so much stuff over it that you don't necessarily see what's there. It's the illusion of a vase. Mini stashes. 2-inch flowers. Nice, Belinda. Nice. Sleeping works. Sleeping is a big one. So now we're going to do some leaves. I'm going to just start using up some of this green that I've got. They didn't pull off the paper that I had. I used double-sided tape. And so they don't come off as nice as I would like them to. So again, we're just going to fold these up. Anybody who's new here, you're probably going, what are you doing? And those of you guys who have been here for a while are going, yeah, seen this before, you're boring. But you know what, Belinda? It's fun with the trying too. Okay, so this is folded up in so that I will get 8 little leaves from it. So I'm just going to cut a leaf shape. Oh, they slid. That's okay. Not too concerned. Look, garbage. I'm getting very good at throwing things in the garbage. Oh, nice, Anne. So these are going to be the leaves, the first set of leaves. Oh, yeah, start of school. Our kids still have another month before they're back at school. So that's 8 little leaves, and you guys know I like to work in odds. So 5 will go on one, and 3 will go on another one. So we're just going to glue these down. I'm going to have to use a really dark green for the leaves on that one. And so we're just going to start putting them down. And we don't want these bookmarks to be too thick. Even though they're cardboard based, we're going to try not to have them too crazy thick. So we'll do 5 leaves here. Excellent. Excellent, Belinda. I yeah, I picked up some groceries last week, and they have uh, the store has a cookbook magazine. Beautiful book, good recipes. I picked one up, but I'm going to use it. It's not going to be what they had anticipated them as. So are you putting in trivia about Jane Austen as well, Anne? Or are you just what are you hoping to include in the journal? Nosy Kim wants to know. It's another green. These are just all the little bits that I made marks on. Construction paper, whatever else I have. These are going to be longer, taller leaves. And again, doing it in 8s. Well, it's kind of like a cookbook. I'll show you. I will show you. It's right here. It's called Table. The pages are really glossy. So I'm going to have to do something about that. But, it's from the co-op. So there are some O's, flavors of summer. I will be taking the O's out for the Goonie Birds. Or I'm just going to cut it in half and it into 2 small journals. Haven't decided quite yet. Haven't quite decided yet. Fabric lace pictures. Nice. Pockets and corner tucks as usual, Anne. Okay, who's still doubled here? You are. It's nice having an idea for a themed journal. So I'm going to do this first set of leaves, then we're going to outline everything with the black gel pen. Then I'll do the second set of leaves. I'll use you know what? I'll still be able to see those on this one. I'll only use 3 on it though. And because these are taller, I'm having them standing up at the back. They'll be more towards the back. Not sure if I'm going to add frames to these or not. I don't know how I wanted to do these yet. It is for 2 small journals. I actually have one underway at the moment. I'd cut a magazine and I'd had planned on doing 2 journals out of it, but I got carried away and I'm going to have one in a bit. So I'll have signatures for other stuff. Thanks for popping in, Pam. Nice to see you. Saw how many baby rats you have in your house. That's a lot of baby rats. Take care. Pam's son had his rats had 13 babies. All right, one more needs first set of leaves, another green. And since this is just a small piece, I'm just going to cut 4. So 1 will go in the bin and 3 will be on here. Trying to use up the ones with the double-sided tape on. I think I'm going to put these ones a little bit higher up. See, double-sided tape is sticking. So this is the journal that I'm working on. The one that I said is in half. Pull that out and show you. It's going to be a chunky little beast. So I cut the magazine in half, folded the papers into the center, and made signatures. It's upside down, but it's really, really chunky. Of course, I've got all the stuff to stick into the pockets and things. Yeah. That one needs to be fixed. That's okay. I can fix that. I'll put some homemade washi tape down it. But yeah, so it's going to be a nice little journal, but it's going to be pretty thick. So that's another project I have going that really needs to be finished. I have to do the inside of the covers. Okay, so they've all got their first set of leaves on. I'm going to put this in my bin of orphans or whatever this is over here. You know. Always have a container of floral-y bits because, that's what I do. The majority of is flowers. Oh, nice. Okay, so I'm going to do the first set of outlines with the gel pen. Do around the vases, of course. Around each leaf. And I'll put the veining on the leaf as well. And as you know, a lot of these leaves end up getting covered up. But that's, we all know that they're complete if they get covered, you know. They may get covered, they may not. We don't know yet. But if they don't get covered, they're done. Does that make sense? You guys know. You guys know what I talk about. Getting pretty thick with the veinings on them, but that's because I want them to stand out against this background. For some reason, I painted it instead of putting paper on it. That's two. I like Chunky Monkey journals. I really, really do. But of course, I get very carried away with them. And so now, too, is the time when I'm going to do a little bit of shading on the vases. Nice, Jen. I haven't been to a thrift store in a while. Since I worked at the local one, I feeling a little leery about them after how sick I was getting after working there. Oh, vase. Do the vase. Don't forget the vase. So I'm going to outline these ones, but I'm going to do a zigzaggy scribble along the edges of these leaves, make them look different than those leaves. But you can see how the Kimbits, this is the one with the polka dots on it, makes nice leaves. So it's kind of got like a serrated edge. Is that the word I'm looking for? Can't remember if that's the terminology for a plant leaf. Those almost look like feathers. Okay, so the leaves are veined, outlined. The vases are outlined. Let's do the bit of shadowing on the vases. Gray pencil crayon. Look, I've got glue on my fingers. Thanks, Jan. Yeah. The other thing is, though, is that I really don't need anything. I found that when I was working there, I was collecting all kinds of stuff that I really, 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 really didn't need because it was available. You know, different kinds of papers, and I don't need different kinds of papers, really. So I just did a little shadowing on the edge of the vase. I don't know how well you can see it. It's just a hint. And I picked up a lot of jewelry to repurpose. I was collecting chains because I have a vision of some earrings I would like to make. Oh, I guess I need to trim the bottoms of these as well. I'll do that as soon as I finish this shadowing. Didn't find my pencil sharpener. I think I left it in the greenhouse. Do undo the bottom leaves hanging down. Yeah, we've got stuff happening here too. That RSV is brutal. I had that last fall. I'm still not back to the way I need to be. The last one. Hope I'm not boring you guys. I like the fact that you're having nice conversations, being friendly and all. Okay, so I'm going to trim these bottoms now. So I just flip it over and cut along the edge. You know how to do that. You guys have been doing this for a while. You get it. Not really showing you guys anything new today. I'm just trying to get some stuff done because I've got so much stuff that I need to use. Oh, see? Totally missed the bottom on that one, but that's okay. Just go back and fill it in. Yeah, they're talking that it's making a bit of a comeback in Winnipeg too. I've been seeing more people wearing masks again. I should probably ask my neighbor. Both her daughters are nurses. They would know. They would know. All right, so I've done the shadowing on the edges of the vases. Let's do the highlight on the center of the vases. White pencil crayon. This is a something. It is a studio. I'm going to see if it works. We'll find out. It does. Yay! So I'm just going to do a bit of a scribble down the center for the highlight, just so that it looks like it's, got a bit of depth to it. Yeah, at the rodeo last week, nobody had masks on. Mind you, it was stinking hot out. Thanks, Belinda. Yeah, I guess, Jen, that's very true. Okay, so now we've got the highlights, the shadows. Good to go on these ones. New set of leaves. More leaves. There's a green. There's a green. Green. Yeah, and it is very frustrating. I got very tired of being cooped up all the time. That's why we're getting out a bit more. So I've got this light green. I'm going to make it into like tall grassy kind of things. So we're going to fold it just long ways. Because I like to have things up high. Just wobble cut it. Just wobble cut it. These bits are going to go in the trash. I know. Who am I? What have I done with Kim? Don't know which one they're going to go on. Oh, thanks, Jen. It's nice to have the bits of paper ready to rock. Really, it just, you've got the little bits and you just cut and go. I think that's the biggest problem I have when I'm making things quite often is I don't have anything prepped. So I'm making it as I go along. This way, I really, really do appreciate having all that stuff. It's nice having bits. This is very skinny. And I'll be honest with you, that's not normally the way I cut grass. The way I usually cut grass is I have a long piece. I'll do this one the way that I normally do. Because having it folded like that, that's really hard to do. So I just wobble cut one edge Surprise! Wobble cut! Hooray! I wobble cut one edge. Hey, Shaz! Welcome, welcome! Nice to see you. So then I just go along and I just keep wobble cutting, and if I get too close to the edge and it falls off, so be it. And those are going to be the grasses, the tall, sticky up grasses on this. And I will flip it over to do both sides because sometimes it's like when you're grading something, one side always gets bigger than the other. Hey, Beth, welcome, hun. Nice to see you. I'm doing florals today, floral bookmarks. And then I'm going to try doing a chunky book like Rebecca. We'll see how well that works because I'm doing it my way, you know. You know how that is. So those of you who have just come in, I'm all excited. I have reached 200 subscribers. So on Sunday, I'm going to be doing little giveaways. As thank yous. So it'll just be a nice little flat envelope with Kim bits. They'll be original Kim bits. No, Beth, the thing is that the first chunky book of Becca's I saw was the tag book. So it inspired me to do a tag book, but it doesn't have that sound. I love the sound of hers, the clicking. It's all about that sound. So I chopped up a cereal box today and I gessoed them so that I can start doing a chunky book out of that. And hopefully I'll get that sound. Not enough glue and paint. Yeah. I realized that's probably a lot to do with it. These ones are going to be much different. Much different. I am just cutting grass for my florals. Right now, I'm making some bookmarks. And I just figured my florals are my go-to, right? I just find them easy to do and relaxing, and I can visit and varnish. Yeah, varnish makes a big difference. I didn't varnish those ones. My ink that I used on them is not water soluble. Or, if I get it wet, it's going to smudge. So I'm just cutting little pieces of grass for tall background stuff. See if I can get one more out of that. One more. Hi, Sherry. Welcome, welcome. Okay, I will, Sherry. See what I've got happening. I have to go grocery shopping. Normally I go first thing in the morning. It was thunderstorming. I didn't want to leave the house. So I've got 4 of these. It has to be an odd number. I could always cut one in half and have 2 short ones. Let's do that. Like that. There. Now I can have 5. So because these are so stinking thin, I'm just going to put some glue down on my lid here and use a toothpick for some of it. I've got toothpicks over here that I keep a stash of. See, this one was wider. I could have used that glue thing. And I haven't, like I say, I haven't decided if I want to put frames on this or not. You know how with my florals, quite often I do a frame and a fish. Haven't quite decided. But I do have a vision for them. These are from Kleenex box pulls. You know how you for opening Kleenex boxes you get the centerpiece. So I put painty papers down, doing the floral on it, and then for the toppers, I was thinking of doing a circle, maybe like a paper button or just another circle, and then have like a reading quote on it and maybe a dangle. Haven't quite got that far yet. Right now, it's just the florals. Thanks, Shaz. Always kind of stagger them too. You know, if they're all waists at one height, um, plants aren't normally like that. Plants seem to have definitely have their own idea of how they want to grow. Very excited. My hollyhocks actually came up this year. I've been trying to grow hollyhocks for so many years. And this year I've got big plants, no flowers yet because it's the first year. They bloom every other year. And I don't even remember what color seeds I put in because I did it you know, in the fall. Oh dear. Let's get that off of there. We don't want that there. So now I've got some height to it. Yes, the vase is way down here, but this is all going to be filled in with little flowers and things. Yeah, I've got some black ones. I bought black seeds, but I'm not sure if that's what I've got. My daughter brought over a bunch of seeds that she had from her hollyhocks, and hers are beautiful. They're like a yellow with a pink edge to them. Absolutely gorgeous. All about the flowers this year. It's crazy. I went nuts planting lilies last year. Those of you who are friends with me on Facebook have been seeing all my lily pictures because I love my lilies. Oh, that shows up nice on this sort of darn green background. These ones. Thanks, Anne. Yeah, for some reason I'm into the black flowers. I got black lily, black daylily. My daughter got me black tulips. They did not come up. Thanks, Anne. One Jesus Romans. So I just cut little strips of paper out of some of those. On one of my other lives, I spent the day making little bits of marked bits, using up scraps of paper that I had kicking around. So I pulled them off the paper I had them on. And if you are a member of my Facebook group, they are available for free on my Facebook group. You just need to save the picture. They're under files. There's a black rose too. Okay. I really don't have a green thumb. I'm the original plant assassin. My kids used to buy house plants and then they would take bets to see how long the plants would last. I mean, I'm not quite as bad as my friend. Her kids actually put a sign on her windowsill with her plant saying death row. But I'm darn close to that. So I've got 2 with talls. You're going to work on a mini book tonight? Nice. Nice. I wanted to come and watch yesterday, but I got sidetracked. Between summer and everything, I don't seem to be creating as much. Like I've been going out to the greenhouse and playing out there and with craft stuff. Like I take my craft stuff and sit out in the greenhouse and play. But I haven't been around for so many videos, or I'm very far behind on watching other people's streams because garden and a new vehicle, so we're out and about playing. 100 ways to bind a book. Hardy Native Gardens, good idea. That's awesome. Yeah, it's funny. I've had a hydrangea for many years, and it just wasn't getting bigger, wasn't getting bigger, wasn't getting bigger. And my girlfriend, who's a florist, says, "Well, how much water are you giving it?" I says, "Well, I water it occasionally." She goes, "Hydrangea needs water, hydra." And it's, oh, so now we're watering it and we're getting it. It's nice and big and beautiful. And poor thing. Okay, Beth. As I say, I am just working on some bookmarks, just doing my florals the way I do. Okay, so I've got 3 with tall grasses. These ones are too little. I don't want to play with those anymore right now. I'll just put them over here. I'll pull this one out. Oh, that's pretty big. I should have a smaller one of those. Do you have a smaller one? Sort of smaller. I can trim them smaller. And we'll just take that right off. Oh, look. All the high stuff is on one side. Get carried away. I think those will have to go there. And what have I got? What have I got? Those get trimmed down. And that one that I just cut off went here. Okay. Yes. Yes, yes. It did show up. That's why I was saying that, hardy native gardens, that's a great idea. Absolutely great idea. You're welcome. Beth has been working on so many journals. Can't keep up. Cannot keep up with the amount of journals Beth works on. Ooh, that one's really nice and tall. I like it. And yes, you guys, I do know that if I actually decided to paint these, it would go much faster. But I like collaging. She does. She does have a YouTube channel. Beth, please post your channel. Beth has a great YouTube channel, and quite often she has guests on with her. Most often, Dana and Becca are with her. But in her group, her Facebook group, she does a lot of swaps. And they're not just the run of the mill ATCs or what have you, or tags or cards. This month's swap is dolls. She's been making lots of paper dolls. Oh, yeah, it is. It's paper dolls. Okay, so second set of leaves are on. So now I'm going to outline them again. Gelosity, this is Gelosity, Bic Gelosity gel pen. Outline these leaves. And it doesn't really matter if you're on them or around them. It's just the idea that they're there. I'm going to come back with pencil crayons and do some highlights on them, of course. Wow, didn't even get anywhere close to that stem of grass. It's okay. They actually show against this other green that's there. $850. Woohoo! And can you please tell them when you're on, Beth? You've been stuck on that number all summer? Awesome. 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 That's some wonderful things. Absolutely phenomenal things. And they play games sometimes, and they have challenges and bingos on Saturdays. And her bingo is a lot of fun because it's prompt bingo. So she's got lists of what each number the prompt will be. So if it's, say, B10 or whatever, she has a specific prompt for that number. It's a lot of fun. Lots and lots of fun. So again, just use your pen. Give some. Hey, Janet, welcome, hon. Nice to see you here. Yeah, I know these people that need to eat every day. That's me. It's nice to see you here, Janet. Perfect. 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 Janet and I have been partnered in a couple of swaps, actually from Beth's channel. Oh, thank you, Melissa. Now I'm going to start adding some flowers. I've got these. So again, I like to work in odd numbers. So I'll see what I've got made. And if I have to make some, that's okay too, because there are new people here. I will show you how I do my flowers. Oh, that's a lovely large one. Oh, look, wouldn't that go nice right there? Right there. Yeah. So I've got 3 of these. They can go like that. I have another big one like this. Ooh, which one do I like it better on? This one or this one? Oh, I don't know. Got this nice orange one. Oh, that one's way too big. Way too big. Got this one. I'm just looking to see what I've got multiples of. And if I don't have what I want, I will make some. Because that's what I do. Oh, no. No, not you. Not you. Oh, I've got some of these. Spiky ones. I'll put some of those spiky ones in. Oh, this one says create. I got them for my 50th birthday. And that one says dream. I wanted to remind myself that those are things that I like to focus on in my life. Just, you know how it goes. Oh, I have a pretty little yellow one. Do I have another one? Do I have another one? Doesn't look like it. Okay. So I've managed to pull out some of the flowers that I have. Not sure. Not sure. Not sure. Not sure. Would you like to go with this one? Then a bunch of little ones? Oh, yeah. Then I've got these tall ones. Can go with this, maybe? Or this. No, doesn't show on that. This one. Those ones can go there. And this yellow one can go there. Nope. There. Nope. We'll see about those two. Okay, let's make some pink flowers. I have some pink. This one? Yeah, I like it better there too. Okay, so piece of painty paper, whatever you happen to have. I've got my doodle bits. Fold it. Fold it. So I'll get 4 flowers. So that'll be 1 for the bin and 3 for the wobble cut. We're wobble cutting. Just freehand wobble cut some sort of circular thing. It's a flower. It's a thing. Okay? Sort of like that kind of a shape. Those of you who haven't seen me do flowers before. So now we've got these. So we're going to take ye old black gel pen. We're going to do a center. We'll do a round center like this and decide if I want to fill it in with another color, whatever. We'll just make some petals like this. like that. Make some petals. We're going really simple here, guys. Okay. I usually do it on the back cover. And either the back cover, either on the inside or the outside, depends. The bright pink flower. The bright pink flower at the bottom of the stack at top of the container. Bright pink flower. This one. Or this one. This one. This one. Shaz. Help. Which one are you talking about, hon? Top of the container. Up here. This one. Top of the container. This container. You think it was round. This one? This one? Probably got buried because I shook them all up. That one? This one? Okay, we'll go 1, 2, 3. Hey, Joni, welcome, welcome. 1, 2, or 3. Shaz. 1? That one? Okay. We'll decide where it goes in a minute. Ooh, those are pretty little ones. Do I have more of those? Okay, you know what? I'll just make them. We'll leave these ones out too. Finish these off. So I've got them like this. I'm going to take this is a Crayola. I can't read that. Magenta? A dark pink Crayola. So I'm just going to go around the center of the flowers. This pencil is not, you know how sometimes you get pencil leads that are hard and they don't really give you what you want? But that's what I kind of want. How are you doing today, Joni? Just coloring around the center, giving a little bit of depth to the edge, to the middle. And then I'm going to take my white gel pen. This is a Signo Uniball, and I can't read how big it is because it's in yellow on white. Moving furniture. I'm just going to go around the outside edge. These flowers with the white. Maybe I need to use paint. We'll see. We'll see. We'll go around a couple of times, see what it does. Just give it a little bit of an edge. Just kind of scribbling. Awesome, Jazz. You can always replay and play along because you'll have an idea of what the heck I'm doing. Because half the time I don't know what the heck I'm doing. And I think that's what replays are for. Those of you who are new, I'm all about the wobble cuts and scribbling. No rules. No rules. Just do it your way. Oh, that's two. With me, it's kind of like squirrels and shiny things. Oh, wait, let's try this, Or somebody will throw out an idea and I have to try it. I love that. Beth says I follow directions well. And I'll be honest, I keep me guessing as much as I do you guys. And of course, just because I've got these bits, like I say, these ones are on my group page under files. You can download them and print them if you so wish. All I ask is that you don't share them with anybody, but you can use them for sale items, something you're working on personally, whatever. There's also the lined paper there. Okay, so now we're going to deal with the centers. I think I'm going to do the black, you know, typical black lines from the centers that I do. Maybe I should have done white. It's okay. And then just do some black dots. Yeah, they have. Me too, Joni. It's like, oh, let's try this. It's always something new to try. This is what takes me the longest, though. This is why I like to have flowers pre-made so I can just grab and go instead of making them all the time. Because that's what takes the longest. And I assume that it's boring for you guys. Okay, so 3 for the cards. Well, I guess I could use one. We'll see. We'll see. I'll leave that out. This one will get 3. Like that. I've got those 3. I want to use these tall ones. Okay, let's start building these and then see what I still need. If that makes sense. So I want these tall ones. They're going to go in the back, of course. Thanks, Shaz. Thanks, Jen. Put some glue on. Again, just Elmer's glue all. That's what I use. I have bins of flowers beside me, but that means I have to clear off the desk completely in order to get them out. If you know what I mean. So. There's that. Let's put these 3 down. And then, of course, I will outline them with the gel pen, the black gel pen. Especially when they're overlapping like this. I guess I could have edged them before I put them down, but that's okay too. It's too similar. So I got 2 kinds of flowers on this. Yes, there are videos of my journals. I did the Vibrant Visions has a video. The ones that I did for Flood the Streets of Art has a video. Yeah, they should be listed under my lives. I'm pretty sure I did them all live. Okay, that one's glued down. That's glued down. Not so sure about that one yet. Let's put these pink ones down. And this is why I wasn't overly concerned about the way the tops of the vases look, because the flowers are over them. Awesome. Oh, you go there, right? So this one will go here. That one will go there. You're welcome. Okay, so this doesn't have flowers. This needs some little flowers. This needs some little flowers. This needs some bigger flowers. Let's make some yellow flowers for this one. That's pretty heavy. Wait. You saw that. Oh yeah. Am I enabling you again, Shaz? Is that what you're getting at here? Seriously though, they're a nice size to play with. And some of them are rectangles. I've got some of those somewhere else. I'm going to make little flowers out of this. I hope your husband doesn't hate me too much. That crazy lady's making her save all this stuff. Okay, so I have folded it so I'll get 8, but I'm going to cut a little circle here and a little circle there. Hey, Stacy May, welcome, welcome. Wash my face, can't do a thing with it today. Again, it's, So we're going to do a wobble cut around here. I'm doing florals on Kleenex box opening insert things. Bookmarks. So I just cut out a stack of little yellow flowers. And I'm going to cut out another bunch here. There we go. Little yellow flowers. You've got a box of tissues in every room. I bet they're all open though. So this didn't cut nice. I've got points on them, so I'm just going to trim those points off a little bit. There we go. So I've got a whole stack of these little scribbly yellow flowers, which is great. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put them down like this. But first, we are going to take an orange Crayola. This is a yellow orange. Yeah. Oh, an announcement? You're going to make an announcement about my upcoming event? Cool, thank you. My upcoming event, Chaz, is Sunday. Sunday, I will be doing draws for little giveaways. Just an envelope of some Kimbits as a thank you for helping me get to 200 subscribers. I do too, Shaz. Okay, this one doesn't want to come apart because that must have been where the sticky tape was when I had it stuck down. That's okay. Anyway, back to this orange. I'm just going to go around the outside edge. Big circle of orange. I don't know how well you can see that. I will hold them up. Don't mind the glue on the hands. You know how I work. Like this. Yeah. Me too. I like my fake paper towels. Those handmade ones that I do. I will reach for those as often as I do paper towels, but okay, so I'm going to put 5 of these little yellow ones on this one. And I'll still use hankies. If I have a cold and my nose is getting sore, I will resort to a hanky instead of Kleenex. I admit it. Okay, so I've got 5 of these. I'm going to put them with this one. We'll just put them randomly. over here. Yeah, my gran always, or my nan always had hankies too. The pretty embroidered ones with the lace on them. Yep, yep, yep. Okay, so now I've got yellow flowers along with that big pink one. My dad had hankies too. Thank you, Belinda. So I've got these others that I will wait with. I'm going to put these two aside for now. We're concentrating on getting these three. No, I just don't want to bore you guys too much. We have to decide where this one's going to go. Here? What do you think? Does it go nice on that one? Or on this one? Oh, thanks, Shaz. Yeah, nursing homes are very bad for things going missing. This one? Yes? Okay. Let's glue that one down. Where do I want it? I want it higher on this one. Let's put it over here. All right. So these little yellow scribbled ones, I think I want like a red center. So I'm going to take a red marker and I'm just going to put a red dot in the center of them. All right. Just punches them that little bit. Did I paint the backs? No. The backs are from when I was playing. Was it last week? I was trying to copy that lady's thing with the stencils, that she spritzed the stencils with ink and then put them down so that, like this. So I have this floral stencil. So I dipped it in paint, or I used paint, and I put it down and used it like a stamp. Well, when she was doing that with her ink spritzes, and putting it down, she got such beautiful, beautiful images. So I was trying that with watercolors last week. So, I've got, that's what that is. The bookmarks can't be varnished because I used watercolor paint, unfortunately. Yeah. I might be able to give them a spray. I'll get my husband to give them a spray. Or is my tape, packing tape, maybe? If I put packing tape over it, they'd be nice and shiny as well. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We will see. So I'm going to outline the flowers that I have here because why? Because I'm at a loss for what to show the other two. I could make more flowers if it's not going to bore you guys too much. They could be tags, maybe a fixative. What happens in nursing homes, Jan, is a lot of the beautiful stuff that goes into the laundry, because of the temperatures, a lot of the stuff melts. If it's not 100% cotton, it will melt when they are doing it. When I worked in the nursing home, so many Afghans and stuff got melted when it was put to laundry that that could be what happens too. They could be tags. I'm not right now. I have envisioned them as bookmarks, although I want to put lined paper on the backs of them. So I guess they could be used as tags. And I'm trying to do them as flat as possible. Okay, let's do, we need flowers for this. Blue flowers? Haven't done blue flowers. I only usually iron if I am doing vinyl transfers or um, quilting. Like if I'm sewing and I'm quilting. Yeah, sewing. They are nice keepsakes. Okay, so this is a heavier paper. It's a light cardstock. So I only folded it in four because it's going to be tough to cut. I don't know. We'll find out. I'll cut them, put them down, and if we don't like them, we'll try something different. So again, I'm going to cut 2 sets. Round and around and around we go. Ooh, let's do them kind of pointy like that. Round at the bottom and pointy tops, guys. It's garbage. I don't know that it clashes. I think I don't like the pattern that's on the flowers, the little stars for these. Let's try another one. Here's a light blue with some orange. That could work. It's got the orange. Ah, this is again a cardstock. I want something lighter so that it's easier to fold. Do I not have blue that can fold? This one. This one. Okay, so I'm going to do long, tall flowers. Kind of like that. I like it better anyway. Maybe more so. Everything on that one's tall and skinny. I've got 2 there. I think I like it on this one. I was going to outline these, wasn't I? First, I'm going to Even though it's got the orange squares on it, I think I'm going to take an orange gel pen and I'm just going to do some circly things on it to make it look like there's multitudes of flowers. I know it's just scribbling, guys. I'm just scribbling on these here blue flowers. And it's fine. It's just fine. It will, Shaz. It will. Okay, I'm going to glue these down. And then I'm going to outline. And then I'm going to come back and, I still haven't done this one. Hmm. Not sure. Still need flowers for that one. Oh. Outline that right now. So you know where it is. There we go. You don't put that in the glue. Okay. Big flower for that one. I need a big flower for this one. What color, what color, what color? More pink? No, maybe orange. Do I have a cool orange? This pink, maybe? How about this one? I like that. Me too, Jan. No, I'm spending a lot more time down here than I have in the past because this is where I'm set up. Okay, fold it in four. We're getting four out of this one. Again, I'm wobble cutting. This is the way I do flowers, guys. I wobble cut. I got an idea. Surprise. Anyway, wobble cut. I kind of like them just the way they are. Kind of like big pom poms. What do you think? You know, and I did too. I had a lot of stuff upstairs during the pandemic. Ron was kind enough to put up with me having stuff all over the house. But I've really tried to rein it back and stay down here with it now. Lost it. Lost it. Here we go. I like those just the way they are. And let's get the black. when it's over the other one, I'd like to give it the definition right away so that I know what's happening. All right, so now we're going to outline these other ones. We'll start with this. And again, just going over, around where they are. And see the leaves that I did, even though I did all that work on them, making sure that the veins and stuff were there, they're pretty much covered up. But the tips of them are showing, and does that make sense? Oh, Joni does beautiful sewing. And then around these tall ones. And as I say, I could very easily just paint these, but for some reason, I'm just really into the collage when it comes to doing florals right now. There's glue on here. I'm sticking to it. It's coming with me. Okay, take care, Anne. Oh, thanks, Janet. As I say, these are really my go-to, like my collaged florals. This one needs a bunch of little flowers or leaves draped down. We'll do that right away. I love these big puffball ones. I have to admit, I really like the way these turned out. Thanks, Jen. All right, now I need little flowers. Normally what I do is I take hole punches and make little flowers. So I can put pink ones on there, pink ones on here. This one still needs maybe something like these guys. No. I don't know. This one still needs something else here. A couple more. These ones can just have I don't know. We'll start with putting little dots on here. Okay, I have basically pink. I don't want pink. I want get the hole punch. I just use a regular hole punch. All right. All right. I stream Tuesday, Friday, Sunday at 12:45 Central. I've got this bright yellow. I'm going to cut some holes. So I've got 5 bright yellow holes for this one. Oh, look. There's some other colors in there now. Oh, wait. What about you? No. Okay, let's put these bright yellow ones down. On this one. Ah, stuck to my finger. Let's try that again. 12:45 p.m. Central. Okay, so I've got 5 on there. I don't know if I want more. Maybe a couple more? I think it needs a couple more. No, thank you. So now we're going to decorate these little polka dots that are on here. We're going to outline them first. I have decorated them loose. They are much easier to decorate when they are glued down. Just so you know, I have learned my lesson. Do a little black center. And I think I'm just going to leave them like that. Oh, no, I'm going to take my white gel pen. I'm just going to go around the edge, sort of. It just gives it that little bit of something. There. I will consider this floral part done. Yeah, nice. So I'm going to consider that one complete. Now, we need little polka dotty ones for here. I can use the pink ones. Thanks, Jazz. And you guys, blah, 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 blah. You guys just keep going until you're happy with it. You know, you could just keep going and going and going. Okay, so now I've got these pink ones down. We'll outline them with black. Then I'm going to take a red, maybe, if I can find a nice red. That's brown. In this light, it looked red. I have a red. That's red. I'm going to go around the outside. No, that doesn't even show. Come on. Play nice. What are you? You are raspberry. This is a raspberry Crayola. So I'm going around the outside edges. Leaving the centers pretty light. Hey, Jean, welcome. So I think then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a fine, this is a 0.5 jelly roll. It's nice and thin. And I'm just going to do a swirly scribble on them. You can barely see it, but it adds. Thanks, Jean. I'm using Kleenex box pullouts. Oh, hey, Deb, how are you doing? Yolanda. It's Yolanda. Haven't seen you for a while. I haven't been watching very many lives lately. I caught Janet yesterday morning early. I just seem to be doing things. I would like to have, what color do I want here? Do. What about like this? If I've got some more of this purple, plain purple would be lovely, I think. What have I got? What have I got? Oh, look how beautiful this blue is. You know, I'm going to have to do some of that blue. There's some purple. Oh, look, there's a small piece. Instead of punching holes in the big one, we'll use the little one. There we go. Look, I have stuff. And then, of course, you know, if you've got spaces that you would like to fill in, you think that it needs some more leaves, use your hole punch. Cut out the holes with your hole punch and do those. Works great. So I folded this up so it's easier to punch multiples. Also because this hole punch seems to prefer the heavier papers now. When you do this, don't forget, you've got the folds. Let's cut some glasses while I've got it. Random but busy, yeah. So I've got the holes. Let's just cut some glasses. We're going to cut around the hole. Might as well while I've got it, right? Because, okay. I got little blue glasses to add to my glasses pile. And there's another on the fold here. Which way do I want to go? Let's go this way. Oh, now I've got circles. Oh, hey, those could be cool flowers. I didn't cut it on the fold. What was I thinking? Obviously, I wasn't. Okay, never mind. I got 2 pairs of blue glasses out of that and a bunch of little things that I can use for blue flowers. These things happen. Thanks, Shaz. Thanks, Joni. Thanks, Yolanda. I do that quite often if I cut holes. Let's do it on screen. I love to make glasses. No, she's not. She hasn't been here for a while. Yay. No, not yay, but you know. Yeah, exactly. And you never know who wants to wear a pair of glasses. Yeah, I know. I knows. It's crazy. So again, I'm just using hole punches to make some little flowers to fill in some spaces, add a little bit more interest. Haven't put any frames or fish on these. Have you guys noticed? Seems kind of funny not having frames or fish on my florals. Am I getting carried away with these little blue ones? That's okay. That is okay. All right. Framed fish? No, these ones. You've seen these florals I do. Those ones, they've got frames and fish. All right, let's outline these. Outlined the blue. Let's take a darker blue pencil crayon. Oh, are you going to work nice? We'll try it. No, you're not dark enough. Maybe I need a lighter blue. Maybe I need, what do I need? Pink? No. Red? No. I think I want a dark blue. This dark blue. This is a Crayola. True blue? True blue. Let's see if I can do a dark blue center. The glue underneath is still wet, so it's not giving me as dark a center as I would like. Oh, look, I did outline that one. Let's do that. But that's okay. We've got it now. We got it. We got it. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the white and I'm just going to do a little light around the edge. Not necessarily round. Yeah, florals and fishies. Three. This one still needs something. Let's just put some little flowers on this. I think I would like to do the yellow again. Let's just cut that off. And then, of course, when you've got this, you can use it as a stencil if you're just doing some little stenciling. I've got lots of these kicking around that I use for that. Cool, Shaz. That is a fun fact. And is there a reason? And does that have anything like to do with a saying or anything? Just curious. And isn't there something like a saying to do with a bluey or something like from Australia? I can't remember. Don't remember. Hey, Devin, what are the fires like out around you? Are you getting much smoke? No smoke currently? That's awesome. I've called you Devin for so many years, it's hard to go to Yolande. Okay. Still need some little flowers in there. That's okay. We'll get to it. We will get to it. We will. We will. So now that I've done these and they're so decorative, I thought about doing those painted floral circles on top with a dangle or something. I don't know if I'm going to do that or if I'm what I'm going to do for these tops now. Suggestions welcome, guys. With that, let's take a pink and just Throw a little bit of pink highlight on those, just so it's not stark. No, right now there's no smoke. We're good. But we were thinking of traveling to BC, and you know, I am concerned about smoke and my breathing. Little flowers for here. Let's use, have a thin purple. This one. I'm gonna make some little flowers to go in there. Again, wobble cut. It's the easiest thing to do. Oops, missed. Cool. In a terrarium setting. Well, that one's got a tear in it that's just going to go away right now. So let's do what kind of, we could do those kind. I want some purple for the center. You know, I had these pencil crayons all sorted out, and then I moved them and I dropped them and I just kind of shoved them in everywhere, and I haven't straightened them out since. You know how that goes. What are you? What are you? You're black. No. Okay, can't find purple. What color center should those have? Let's do white. Let's just do white little lines. Very quiet here. I'm being quiet. Sorry, guys. That'd be kind of cool, Shaz. Do it. Do it. From what I hear, it's a beautiful land where everything wants to kill you, where everything's deadly. But the animals have pockets. Yeah, I need a dark purple of some sort. Let's use a gel pen, a purple gel pen, and go around the outside. I know these aren't real flowers, guys. But they're fun. Well, I think they're fun. All right. let's glue those down. Glue there. The nice thing with it being paper is if you don't like it, you can turf it. And the other nice thing is you can always add more color or paint or something to punch it out if that's what you want. Outline them. How are you, Sherry? Did I say hi to you? Welcome, welcome. Okay, I need something big. Something big. Not that. No. Gotta be something in here. That's too big? Yeah. See, I've even got half flowers because a lot of times I put them on a card and then I'll cut it in half. Some more dark green leaves, maybe? That could work. Could definitely work. It'd be nice if I had more like this one. Ooh, ooh, ooh. 1, 2. Come on, one more. Probably not. I got that one. Okay, I'm going to look for something that I might have 3 of in here. There we go. I got 3 of those. Those will work. Those will work. All these can go away. Oh, thanks for coming in, Yolanda. Devin, nice to see you. It's been a while. Kind of like that? Is that what you're thinking? Platypus, yes. I can't say that fast. I can't say that slow, Shaz. All right. All right. All right. You know, I've got these little green things. Let's put a couple of those like dangling down. Let's take shorter ones. 2. 3. You're long. Go away. I can rip you. There. Let's dangle those down. Yes, platypus are very cute. Cross between a duck and an otter or something, it looks like. Come on. One more, one more. Yeah, but at least you're looking it up so that you've got it correct, right? That's a good thing. Okay, now let's do these flowers. And then I think what I'm going to do is I am going to what? I'm going to get out the white paint and do some baby's breath. That's cool, Shaz. Okay, so we can put these down. Like that. Then we're going to outline them. All right. I like that. Now we're going to get the white paint and do some baby's breath. That. Yeah, everyone's still here. Well, Yolanda popped in and left. Who else left? I don't know. I'm still playing with these silly things that, a little carried away because looking for my ugly brush. Here's an ugly brush. Ugly brush. Ugly brush. Joni's still here. Yeah, the red punched that out a little bit. It's not giving me quite what I want. Let's see if I hold it a little bit closer. There we go. No, it's still not giving me exactly what I want, but we'll make do. Just some white and an ugly brush, and we're doing some baby's breath. Dab, dab, dab. Yeah, I could do toothpicks. Hey, Beth. You're here too. You want a brush that's got reasonably stiff bristles for this. The uglier, the better. Yeah, those are nice. The ones that I like to do are um, where you mix white and another color and you do a circle. That's why I say it would be so much faster if I just did paint these, but oh, big blob. That's okay. Oh, see, that's what was wrong with this one. I didn't do anything to these grasses, so they look goofy. That's the problem. That's what I see. I see. I see. Yeah. Thanks, Shaz. Watermarkers? Yeah. Sometimes they can be annoying, Jen. Definitely, definitely. And of course, if you use painty papers to do the flowers, you're going to get a whole different look. Or if you're using pictures from a magazine, look for the texture as well as the color. If there's something that's got like purple grasses or whatever, or if you just want to cut out some flowers, by all means, you know. Wow. So now I have to decide what I want to do for the toppers. All right. I have to decide on the toppers. What am I going to do about the toppers? As I said, I thought of using circles, and then I was going to do some sort of florally thing on it. Hmm. Hmm. What about now? I can't do the toppers until I've put lined paper on the backs because it's going to go over both sides. Because I was going to do it almost like a tab. But what if I did some floral hearts or some sort of hearts for the toppers? And then I could put diamond dots on them. Yes, no? Or do a tassel kind of thing? Is it too much? Leave it as it is. You like tassels? I could do little tassels. Yeah. See, that's what I was thinking. Maybe just around. Where are my circles? I have a container of circles right here. Surprise! I'm thinking 1 inch circles. Okay, let's first off move the wet paint. Put the wet paint over over there so that you can drop stuff into it over there. Let's take all these little dots, these punch outs, put them back in the bin, back in the jar. Flowers. It's these ones. Okay, so I like the tassel idea too. They'd have to be little tassels though, not overly heavy tassels. Oh, see, I pulled this purple out to make little flowers out of, and I didn't do it. Was it supposed to go on this one? Okay. So I've got 1 inch, 1 inch circles. I just want to see what they look like. I'm not sure. What about if I just did just want plain, I think. Just plain, a plain cardstock, double-sided circle, and with a little tassel. Let's try that. Let's try that. If I use, what have I got for cardstock? Got a bright yellow. Wait, there's more. I've got some over here. Sorry, guys, be right back. Wasn't I looking for red paper on Sunday? Look what I found. Red paper. Sheesh. Okay, so I've got these pastel-y cardstocks. I'm thinking this purple will go with these three. And then the yellow could go with those two. Let's punch some holes and see. Tab. Let's see first. Let's try the yellows. So it would go on the front and the back. And then I would put a little hole in it with a tassel. Nice, plain, simple, done. I do like that too, I have to admit. So, seems dark. What's dark? Let's try that purple. Too loud? These are too loud? I do have bulb pins. I have lots of bulb pins. So, are you thinking maybe put a bulb pin here with a dangly kind of thing? Yeah, okay. I could do a hole, a bulb pin, and a little tassel or ribbon or something. Where are my bulb pins? I just saw my bulb pins. They are right here. I have gold, silver, and copper, I think. Copper for I like the copper best. Oh, you can't see it. Copper? Just on one corner. Okay. We'll use the copper ones. I'll get the little hole punch. I've got an itty bitty hole punch. It is that little. Can you see? It's little. Yeah, because then I could hang too far in, maybe. Oh, maybe I need the bigger hole. There, no, it works. And then I could hang like a tassel kind of thing, or even just a plain piece of ribbon on it. You know what I mean? Just tie on a piece of ribbon. I have ribbon right here. Do, do, do. Or even a piece of yarn. No, I want ribbon. Almost like a flag. Of course, I won't use blue. I've got other colors. Just not right here. I could use that on that one though. Or do it this way. Fold it in half. And do it like a little flag. Like that. Like I say, not necessarily blue, but I could put blue on that one. I've got some nice turquoisey ribbon that I could use. And then put lined paper on the back and call them done. Is that too far in, do you think? I might have to put a drop of glue on that ribbon to make it stay. I think that the ribbon, just like this, is enough because this is pretty decorative. Yes, no? Lace. We could try lace. Add that here too, somewhere. I mean, that ribbon's very dark. I would probably use a pink ribbon, a delicate pink ribbon, or even some white. Or I've got really little ribbon. I've got yarn. Yarn could be cute. No, I don't like the yarn. Okay, I'm looking for lace, right? Okay. Now, how would I put the lace on? Just loop it through and dangle it down? Like, gather it and put it on? Like, how should I do the lace? This one looks like it's underwater. This one looks like it's underwater. Okay. But I was thinking that ribbon could go on that one. Let's see what other color ribbons I've got. I know I've got some bunch of colored ribbons. Maybe I don't. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't know. What about a little cluster? Would it take away? Same as the ribbon. I've got this ribbon with a little bit of a picot edge. That would be very pretty to do that with, just, you know, instead of that blue, right? I've got that one with the picot edge. I've got this really nice, just little pink satin ribbon that could work. Or I've got these ones that are a little bit thicker and rougher. I've got white with a pink stripe and then pink with a pink and blue polka dots. Okay, we'll put them down. Put them away until tomorrow. I will put the holes and the bulb pins in. Pink and blue polka dots. I don't know. I could just do what about like a little paper, just a little plain paper tag and it says read or something on it? I love clusters too, but I don't know that a cluster would work on these because I'm thinking like a cluster of like a little bit of lace and ribbon and stuff. Okay, Jan, big hugs to you and Fiona and Jade. I'm just going to put some lined paper on the back. And oh, crimped strips of paper. No. I don't know. I guess I probably should. How are you, Teresa? Thin ribbons and a ribbon with the word on it? Oh, that's a cool idea. That's a very cool idea. Yeah, I'm not sure. Not sure. I like the idea of the ribbon and then a ribbon with the word hanging down on it that says read, or I love to read, or I don't know. I'm going to put my name on these because I do that occasionally. Because I know I'm supposed to do that. And I don't always. Lace card, reflection of, oh, save this page. Yeah, I like that. That's a long thing. Maybe I'll just make, oh, what about if I used one of these washi papers that I made and did that. Save this page. And then did it on like a piece of cardboard or something, and it'd be like a little charm thing. But on the ribbon. I don't have washi tape, Teresa. So bye, Joni. Thanks for coming. I don't have washi tape. So I used tracing paper and I made my own. And then I cut it into strips and I glue it. And I use it like washi tape instead. If that makes sense. So it's not really washi paper, it's but I mean, I want the bookmarks themselves to stand out. So whatever I add has to be pretty plain, I'm thinking. Oh, thanks. This was one of my lives. Of course, I did it as a live. I good intention things, I had planned on doing them in all different colors, and I've only got the 3 done. So I just make do. So what about instead if I just had like a round thing and a ribbon? Like just a little round circle and a ribbon. I really have to do something about this desk. Really need to do something about the desk. got, look, more Kim toys. A monster dangling from the flowers. Maybe not. I've got these little circles, and oh, sure, you don't fit there. So if I have these little circles, I've got some with holes punched, and these are not them. That's okay. Let's see what colors. I've got a purple, so a purple could go good with that. Just a little purple. Purple could go with any of these, actually. Except that that's thin paper. I think I want more like a cardstocky kind of thing. I've got this shiny pink cardstock stuff. None of this is cardstock except for that pink. Oh, no, this blue is. There's blue on that one. And there's blue on this one. And then I've got that shiny pink that I could use on these other three. Those look nice. Okay, let's punch a hole in this blue one. I've got to do something about those leaves. Let me just do something about those leaves. They're really bothering me. I hadn't planned on these taking this long, guys. I'm very sorry. I had wanted to get started on the chunky book. There. Those are really bothering me. Okay, put a hole in this. Little hole. And there's the bulb pin. You know what? I kind of like it. I'll show you in a minute. Just a little. Just a little circle. Kind of like that. And then if I had, and I could write read on it, and then like a little piece of pink ribbon. Let's try it. Let's try it. Let's try this little white ribbon. Scissors. No, I won't forget to cover the back. Piece of ribbon. Come on, ribbon. Maybe not. Oh, that's okay. It's kind of cute. Because that would be out the top of the book, right? I like the dot, not sure about the ribbon. Maybe because it's on there. Let's flip it to the bulb side. Come on. I want you down there. You need to be down there. Oh, you're on the wrong side. See? Look. Kim doesn't know what she's doing. Okay, got that. Got that. Then we have this. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. What size is it? It doesn't even tell me what size it is. Got it at Michael's. I like to use it if I'm going to be crocheting on the side of a card or doing some stitching. Well, I like it with the dot, not a fan of the ribbon. What about, where's that bin? I have a bin of stuff. Where are you? Look what I found, guys. I found my marbles. Woo! We'll put them down here, right on the floor at my feet so I don't lose them. Well, that was a while. Okay, I have a bin of, oh no. Okay, that one's gone the way of all things, maybe. I just saw them. I have so much stuff piled up on my desk. I really have to do something about this. Okay. Okay. These. What about if I did these little bundles of strips of paper? The marbles are back, yes. What if I hung like a little dangle of these on it? Would that be too much? Yeah, secret place. Sitting right on the left side under a stack of stuff in front of my bin of. I want to try these, guys. I want to try these. Let's cut that thread off. It's like a paper tassel. What about that? It's just strips of paper. It hides the art. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'll think of something. We'll put them away now and decide. I will decide. You do realize that that is now another unfinished project, right? Added to my unfinished project. Oh, thanks, Anne. What about what about if I just took like a thin strip of brown cardboard, a thin brown cardboard, like this, and wrote save the page on it. You like paper tassels? I don't know. That's going to make me crazy for the rest of the day. But that's okay. It's not a far drive or anything. Not a far drive or anything. So, I wanted to start this chunky book today. Look, I've got a mess. Does that surprise anybody? I could write that on the back of the lined paper for sure. So now I need to decide how many pages I want. Becca says she usually does 10. I don't know what I did here. 14, 16, 20. I did 20. I think that this would be pretty thick. But you know what? It's a chunky book. I could just use them all. Becca painted hers all in the same kind of color tones before she started building on them, and she painted both sides. So I can definitely do that. Oh my, we're on 3 hours here. How about if I do 15? Maybe I'll, you know what? I'm just going to use them all. So the next layer is supposed to be paint on both sides. She used orange and turquoise, and I can't remember the other color. Yellow, I think. I would probably use, I don't know, maybe blues and greens. I haven't decided yet, but that would be the next step, is to cover both sides in a coating of paint. Then after that, you put on bits of papers. So I could use this kind of thing. I could use book pages. I could use music pages. So it's, you gesso it if you have to. I needed to gesso it because sometimes on cereal boxes things don't stick. So I cut these 3 inches by 4 inches because I thought that would be a nice size to work on. Those tags I found were a little bit small. Even though I don't mind working small, I found those tags were a little small for what I had envisioned doing. So it is paint and then paper and then transparent kind of paper, like napkins, that kind of thing. And then ink. She inked the edges kind of thing, added some spatters. Well, this is what she was thinking of. And then a focal point, and then things like stickles and other embellishments. She also cut doors and windows out. I don't know how that would work. I'm thinking of how I could incorporate doors, and I haven't decided if I want it this way or this way. So that's kind of where I'm at on that. And I still have Jean, if you're here. I've got all my letters down. There's a couple of them that I haven't added to yet. Yeah, I could definitely use napkins for papers. Definitely. But you used an opaque paper and then a transparent paper. So, I mean, I could use that handmade washi as well. I don't have anything for E. I guess I could do envelopes. What about envelopes? I've got little tiny envelopes, and if I don't, I can make some and put them on there. There we go. What else? N. Yeah, E for envelope, N for nothing. I think it's just going to stay nothing. And I think that's it. Maybe V. Have a V as well. So I'll put envelopes on the E, and I need something for V, and I'll consider those. Oh yeah, I can put napkin on. I've got bits of napkin, definitely. So again, I have a bazillion of my projects, plus my journals that I'm working on. Want to make more monsters, want to make more aliens. So I think for the next couple of weeks, I'm just going to be playing with things that I have on the go before I create anything new aside from this. And like I say, just using up what I've got. I've had these sitting here for a while. Well, since last week, because those are the papers I did last week, right? So I knew I wanted to turn them into something, wasn't sure what. Vases, there you go. What was C? C was chicken. So I've got A, I painted some apples. B is buttons. And it says button, button. Who's got the button? I did a chicken. And that was a doodles. E, it's going to be envelopes. That's feathers and flower. Glasses and glee. H is hearts. Ice cream. Juggle. Does that look? Oh, can you see that? Juggle. Kisses. I found the lips, by the way. I was looking for my lips the other day. Oh, when we were making monsters. L for leaf. And of course, I'm going to be doodling and embellishing these. M for mushroom. N for nothing. Did a little owl. Peace. Queen. Roses. I don't know if you can see the painted on roses, but there's my rose stencil as well. Stamps and sing. Tree. That was a pig to cut out that tree. I freehand cut that creepy thing. Umbrella. Yeah, the lips were in the hiding place too. V. Velcro. I don't know. W for wonder. X, just a bunch of X's, and I'm going to write down X marks the spot. Y for yes, and Z. So that's it. It has been 3 hours, guys. I am going to let you guys go. I appreciate you being here. As I say, Sunday, I am going to do some draws for envelopes with Kimbits in. Not sure exactly what people are going to get, but it should be interesting. I think it's interesting. I don't know if you think it is interesting. But it's just going to be a one stamp envelope, just a little appreciation. And, you know, like that. So thanks for being here. I really appreciate you guys. And I will see you on Friday. I'm not sure if Jean's going to be with me or not, but thanks, Janet. You too. Thanks for being here, guys. I appreciate you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye now.